The first trailer for Black Panther is here, and we've gone over it frame by frame to catch what you might have missed. First up, we get a much better look at T'Challa's homeland of Wakanda here. While we glimpsed the fictional African nation in Captain America Civil War's post-credit scene, here we get a much better sense of the scope of the technologically advanced land that's hidden amid the beautiful and lush jungle. This tracks with the Marvel Comics version of Wakanda, which is one of the most scientifically innovative countries on Earth thanks to its rich deposit of the precious metal vibranium. Here's the Black Panther himself, exiting what appears to be a bigger ship than the one he utilized in Civil War. Director Ryan Coogler told Entertainment Weekly that this is the Royal Talon Fighter, Black Panther's personal shuttle. We're not sure, but could it be that this ship can open up its wings to be more bird-like, as in the comics? Either way, we know that this is Warrior Falls, where T'Challa will be coronated as the new king of Wakanda. This comes, of course, in the wake of his father T'Chaka's death in Civil War. You can also spot Zuri here, played by Forrest Whitaker. He's described as a shaman and trusted advisor of T'Challa. Again, the balance between nature and technology is striking in this shot, and will be likely one of the themes of the film. When IGN attended a Marvel footage event recently, it was made clear that Black Panther will explore the idea of tradition versus progress, as well as the issue of secrets. T'Challa will be faced with how to step out of the secrecy of the world of Wakanda. Andy Serkis as the villainous Ulysses Klaue drives this point home in this scene. Last spotted in Age of Ultron, where he lost his arm, Klaue is meeting with Civil War's government agent Everett Ross, played by Martin Freeman. Klaue explains that there is much more to Wakanda than the outside world knows. The El Dorado of legend, he says, is actually Wakanda. And by the way, while in the comics Klaue would replace his arm with a sonic weapon, EW reports that in the film he uses a piece of advanced Wakandan mining equipment as an arm cannon. Also, this is Gollum and Bilbo together again. These children are participating in Zuri's ritual, according to EW, which involves a unique Wakandan plant. Marvel's Kevin Feige seems to have confirmed that it's the heart-shaped herb from the comics. He said, quote, "We certainly don't call it magic, but there's vibranium that's been interwoven within that soil and that land for thousands of years, so there are other things going on with it." Coogler adds that that herb is how Black Panther achieves his powers. Here we get a first look at The Walking Dead's Denai Guerrera as Okoye, a leading member of the Dora Milaje. That's T'Challa's all-female royal guard, who were also glimpsed in Civil War. Lupita Nyong'o plays Nakia, another member of the guard. We also know that she belongs to a border tribe in Wakanda. Here she's in a South Korean casino for a big action scene that involves Klaue and T'Challa. We're thinking that sequence results in Klaue's capture, but Michael B. Jordan's Killmonger breaks him out so the two can team up against the Black Panther. Killmonger is a Wakandan exile. Here we see him entering T'Challa's throne room under guard from W'Kabi, the Black Panther's advisor who's played by Get Out's David Kaluuya. Other Wakandan leaders are present for this meeting, including this fellow with the lip plate. He's described as an elder from one of the largest tribes in Wakanda, and he's played by Isaac de Bankole from Casino Royale. If you look closely, you can also see T'Challa's mother, Ramonda, played by Angela Bassett. Here's a better shot of her, along with Nakia and T'Challa's sister Shuri, played by Letitia Wright. Shuri actually became the Black Panther in the comics at one point. You can also spot Everett Ross among this group, which is traveling to the mountain territory of the Jabari Tribe. That tribe is led by M'Baku, played by Winston Duke. In the comics, he's known as the villainous Man-Ape, and his soldiers here sport some of the white fur that's reminiscent of that character's look. Here's Killmonger attacking T'Challa, possibly at Warrior Falls. The Marvel footage event we recently attended showed T'Challa carrying similar weapons when he arrived there. And here's Killmonger going against the mighty Dora Milaje. It looks like other Wakandan tribes might also be turning against their king, however. And here's Princess Shuri again, who Ryan Coogler says is a great fighter and a scientist on the same level as Tony Stark. Check out the blasters she's wearing. Yep, she built them. Speaking of the Dora Milaje, look closely at this shot. That's Io, played by Florence Kasumba, who said that great line to Black Widow in Civil War,
"Move, or you will be moved."
Finally, T'Challa returns here to a United Nations meeting of some sort, which is surely a painful visit, considering his father was killed at a similar event. Look closely at the screens in the background. It seems climate change is at least one of the reasons he's left his homeland. That's everything we found in the first Black Panther trailer. Let us know anything you noticed in the comments, and for even more on Black Panther, be sure to check out the trailer itself. Or take a look at our Comics History 101 about T'Challa and Wakanda. For all things Marvel and movies, keep it locked on IGN.